Hello, welcome to today's video. Guys, in today's video, I'm going to talk about a generation without a role model. So, what do you think that generation will look like that does not have a role model in their lives? You see, one thing about life is that God has structured life and it operates on principles. So, if you want to get it right in life, you must align and realign yourself with the principles of life, and you must you know endure and persist in the pursuit of whatever goal you have set for yourself, in line with the principles that are associated with the attainment of those goals, without which you are going nowhere. So now, role modeling is one of the principles of life that the maker of this universe has created in order for human beings to use and succeed in whatever endeavor they choose. So, but if you observe what is going on today, you see a lot of people no longer live a life of role modeling. So, now, role modeling is a situation whereby you have somebody that you are looking up to. That person you are looking up to is someone whose career, whose lifestyle, you know, you admire so much, and you want to become like that person in the future. And now you begin to pattern your life after that, those activities that will make you to become like that individual in the future. And you know, persist and persevere in that process. So that was what used to happen in our society. A lot of people pattern their lives after teachers. Some wanted to become journalists, others wanted to become politicians, and so on and so forth, because they had those individuals in those fields of endeavor as their role models. So today, what is happening is that children and adolescents are no longer directed towards patterning their lives after a role model. And that is very, very dangerous for the future of our society. And that is why I'm talking about it today. So, what do we need to do in order to bring our next generation towards the art and the principle of role modeling? Because with that role model that you want to become like, you have a mental picture of where you want to be. Now, if you don't have a role model, you discover that anything that you come across can become your desire, or anywhere you find yourself can become your destination, which is not supposed to be. So, a lot of people have replaced money and get rich quick for role models. You can desire to be wealthy, you can desire to be rich, no doubt about that, and there's nothing wrong about that. But you must have a means of getting to that ultimate destination. Therefore, you must have someone who has done something in that area, followed a particular pattern or followed a particular endeavor in order to get to that position of riches or wealth that you want to copy or you want to emulate. That person becomes your role model. So, but what we discover these days is that you see a situation whereby young people, youths, adults, adolescents, they just want to have money. They just want to make it. They just want to blow. Then, when you ask them the means through which they want to get to that expected end, they will not be able to tell you. At the end of the day, what you hear from them is last is about cash out. That's why we have crime all over the places. Because one thing you must know today is that it's about the process. It's not just about the destination. It's about the journey, not the destination. So you have to choose your role model. You have to pattern your life after someone you admire, after someone who has achieved something that you want to achieve in your life in the future, and begin to subject yourself to the process or the processes required for you to get to that expected end. By the time you do so, you discover that you will have fulfillment and you have what is called satisfaction. If you get or find yourself in a situation whereby you can do anything just to make money, at the end of the day, you may get that money, but you will not get fulfillment. You won't get satisfaction. So you discover that life becomes miserable at that point in time. So ask yourself, who is your role model? What is required, or what are the processes that such person has gone through? What are the requirements for you to get to the position of that person you admire to become like? So this is a driving force. Role modeling is one of the drivers or driving forces that propel people to growth and development, to attainments, positive attainments in life. So at the end of the day, it is all about you acquiring capacity to make contribution to the society. Nothing more, nothing less. If it is just about eating and drinking, then we are above all things most miserable. So it's about acquiring capacity for contribution. At the end of the day, that money you are desiring to get is to enable you contribute. It is in the contribution that the joy and the fulfillment comes from. It is not in just you hitting or blowing so that you can impress those who don't even know that you exist. So this is very important, guys. We have to begin to align our children and our words towards this process and principle of role modeling, so that they will develop in such a way that will make them more responsible and will make them to, you know, have no regrets in life at the end of the day. They must understand that the process is more important than the destination. So, guys, ask yourself today, what is your role model? Who is your role model? What are you aspiring to? Who is the person that has attained that thing that you're aspiring to? What has that person done? Or what are the steps that person has taken that you need to subject yourself to? Because in the process, so many energies will be acquired, so many things, so many skills, so many capacities will be developed and built that will prepare you to the abilities and the requirements of the position or the destination that you are aiming at. You see some people in the office, they want to get promoted without fulfilling the requirements just because they know Mr. A and B. Instead of them to, pattern their activities after people who have achieved those levels in the office by working hard, by contributing immensely. So this is very important, and I said as you share this, begin now to examine yourself and your life and know who you need to pattern your life after, who becomes your role model, so that you achieve your destination and get fulfillment and satisfaction at the end of the day, and be able to contribute towards the advancement of society. Share this video, comment and like on this video. Follow me on my Facebook page at Ubuntu TV, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. at Ubuntu TV. Thank you, and watch out for my next.